What's up, y'all? Welcome to Anizi's first tutorial. Today I'm pretty much going to be teaching y'all what EQ is, or the actual word equalizer. I like to make things simple for people who really don't know a lot of stuff about the music industry or just the craft of music. But this EQ is very important because most of your engineers do it. Most of your producers do it. All the industry people do this. This is a key factor in music. EQ pretty much allows you to manipulate sounds, not give you full control, but you will be able to cut certain frequencies out of a specific sample, So we're going to pick this male choir from Splice. And when you listen to it, you'll hear a lot of bass, you hear a lot of choir inside of it. But with the EQ, I will show you what exactly it does to the sample. So this is how it sounds by itself. So when you hear the sample, you hear a choir, you hear a lot of bass inside of it. Me personally, I don't like too many samples with bass sounds in it because I like to add my own bass in 808. So if you turn on the EQ for the sample, you're going to see a lot of red lines here. That's called a heat map. And that pretty much just shows you what frequency is more abundant in the sample. So the redder it gets, the louder that specific frequency is. I love the higher frequency vocals inside of it, but that bass is just not my thing. So here on the EQ, you have 7 bands. These numbers are called bands. These go up and down, and you can manipulate the size, how thick or thin you want it to be. So this sample has a lot of bass. What I'm going to do, I'm just going to go from the left and slide it up to the right a little bit because that's going to take most of the bass out. So listen. Compared to me sliding it back when it's like. Notice the difference. So if I was a producer who wanted that bass instead of the choir, I would just do the opposite. So left is low and right is high. But you'll see in the heat map that all of it is not going away. You'll still see a little blur of red or orange. You'll see it. And you'll see the little lines moving. That means that sample or that frequency is still active, So this is why the other bands are useful, especially when it comes to samples and vocals, because then you can manipulate the sound of somebody's vocal. You can make someone sound deeper than they really are, or someone sound high pitch. But moving left to right, up and down, changes the volume, the frequency of the sample. So all the producers out there who are getting used to making beats or engineering, make sure you put an EQ on most of your samples. I'm not saying all of your samples or drums have to have EQ, but make sure you try to practice that, and it'll help you bring your producer game to the next level. Make sure y'all subscribe, like, share, comment, and stay tuned.